Okay, pardon the sirens. Right now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at inequalities. So before we go to our handout, we're actually going to look at what the inequality symbols are. This will be printed out for you on a piece of colored paper, so on cardstock. Make sure you bring it with you for class every single day. So whenever we have this sign right here, that's our greater than symbol. And if you look, it's pointed towards the right. So when I plot this on a number line, it's going to go in this direction. Now notice, whenever you have a greater than sign, your circle is going to be an open circle. So I'm basically going to circle my number and keep it open, okay? If I look here, I have the less than sign. And if I look, it's pointing in this direction, so I'm going to shade in this direction. And again, it's an open circle. Now, the greater than or equal to sign. So this simply means greater than or equal to. So I still shade in the direction that it's pointing. So I still shade in this direction or whatever. And this time my circle will be shaded closed. So I'm going to just show you an example in case that way you see what I want you to do. I want you to basically circle your number line, and then I want you to circle or shade in just like this, okay? And then last but not least, we have the less than or equal to, and that goes in this direction. And again, that's a closed circle. So right here, for these examples, these are our open circles, and then these are our closed circles. So make sure that you pay very close attention to that. So let's look at our first example. This is an edPuzzle lesson, so you're going to be taking these notes on edPuzzle and on your handout. Remember, you get 2 grades, one for your edPuzzle and one for your handout. If I look at this first inequality, which symbol inequality am I dealing with? Is it greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to? Very good, I'm dealing with greater than. So how we would translate this would be x is greater than 3. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to our number line, and we're going to put a circle on 3. Just like this. Now, I have a question for you. Is this going to be a open circle or a closed circle? Very good. This is going to be an open circle. Now, what direction am I going to shade in? Am I going to go to the right, or am I going to go to the left? Very good. I'm going to shade to the right. So here's exactly how I want you to shade. I want you to just do this on your paper. And it goes on forever and ever and ever. Now, if I look at my second one, I have to ask myself, what type of inequality symbol is this? It's greater than or equal to. So when I translate this, it would be x is greater than or equal to 3. So now I simply go to the number 3, and I have to ask myself, is this an open circle or a closed circle? It is a closed circle. So I'm going to shade in that 3, and then I'm going to shade to the right. And that's how you shade these. Now the third one. How would I translate that? Very good. This is x is less than 3. So now I go to my number line, I put a point on 3, and ask myself, is this an open circle or a closed circle? Very good, this is an open circle. Now, am I going to shade to the left or to the right? Very good, I'm going to shade to the left. So I just do this, and I shade to the left. Very good. Now our last one. How would you translate this? Very good. This is x is less than or equal to 3. Now I go to my number line, put a circle on 3, and is this an open circle or a closed circle? Very good, it's a closed circle. So I'm going to shade in that circle. And am I going to shade to the left or to the right? To the left. And that's it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to do these sets of questions by yourself on the independent practice sheet. If you have any questions, email myself or Miss Townsend.